Your phone is lying to you about your battery. Basically, companies are hiding extra hours out of your battery, which if you activate them, you'll have a longer battery life on pretty much any phone. And I'll explain to you exactly what happens and why they do it and how to activate those extra hours to use your phone for much longer than currently. I do want to stress out that you really need to watch the entire video, because if you miss one step, then yeah, the entire process is not going to work. Basically, as you use your phone, the battery goes down. When it reaches 0%, then your phone switches off completely, claiming that there's no battery to operate. However, this is a big lie, because Apple specifically states that when your phone shuts down, it still needs some battery to ensure that Find My Phone is activated. So that way, if you lose your phone, then you can still track it even though it has no battery left. Also, according to Apple Docs, there's still 5 hours worth of battery left, although with iOS 26, it's a bit longer than that. I think it's about 10 hours. Same thing happens with Google Pixel phones. It still needs some extra capacity in order to make the phone trackable. And Samsung is a bit different. They don't have a tracking feature, but it does send the last location of where the phone is located. So yeah, just don't lose your Samsung phone. Now prepare for some physics. Hopefully you're paying attention to your physics class, but that's okay. I'll keep things as simple as possible. Every fully charged lithium battery for modern phones starts at around 4.5 volts. And as your battery goes down to 0%, the voltage goes down as well to 3.5 volts, around that range. Then your phone automatically switches off in order for Apple, Samsung, and Google to make use of this reserved battery capacity to operate Find My Phone and make the phone trackable, and also to not destroy the battery. And yeah, I'll show you exactly how to activate this on Apple, Samsung, and Google. Just to break this for you, Apple doesn't natively allow you to activate that secret extra battery capacity. However, I found leaked information from Apple internal developers that this secret battery capacity can be enabled for testing purposes, and that's only available for iOS 18 and up, although with iOS 26, because of extra battery protection measurements, you can get up to 7 hours of extra battery life. Now to enable this feature, just go on settings, go on battery health and charging, and just tap on maximum capacity 5 times. For iPhones, it's not going to give you feedback that the secret capacity was enabled, and it's not going to tell you anything on the battery percentage indicator on the top right. It's just going to enable. And also to ensure that the extra battery capacity has been enabled, make sure that you also enable low power mode. Otherwise, this may not work. Now for Google and Samsung phones, it works in a similar way. Just go on settings, go on software information. It might vary depending on what phone you have, but all you have to do is to find kernel information and just tap on that 7 times. This is going to enable developer mode, but since 2020, they automatically add this extra reserve battery life on your phone. Now, a few information and caveats about this. Please do not update to iOS 26 just to get more hours of extra battery life, because this actually works mainly on the newer phones. Like if you have iPhone 16 or 17, which natively has iOS 26, then yes, you will get those extra hours. But if you have an iPhone 15 or earlier, then updating to iOS 26 just to get those extra 7 hours of reserve instead of 5, it may actually not work. So I'll stay with your current iOS version to get those extra 5 hours of battery life. And regarding Android, that was a hidden feature that existed since 2020. Many people haven't realized this, but yeah, it actually extends your battery life. I also didn't realize until recently because I did a lot of research on that. And lastly, I do want to say that this is the 37th video of the 365 Project Challenge, where I post 1 video per day for 1 year. In case you're not subscribed, please make sure you do so. Otherwise, then your battery is going to run out very quickly within minutes and your phone will shut down. And on top of that, I hope you enjoy April Fool's Day, because I basically lied throughout the whole video. And I thought of making an April Fool's video because I couldn't come up with any good video idea for today. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to celebrate April Fool's Day, then make sure you send this video to your friends so you can prank them as well. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Subscribe.